All right. Hope you Patriots out there kicking ass, taking names. Welcome to the party, folks, to PatriotPartyNews.com. I am your host, Chaz Carter, better known as Underground Patriot, coming to you live from. Oh, it's an echo. Hope everyone is kicking ass and taking names. So tonight is going to be just me. Warren is spend some time with his daughter and stuff like that. So cool. I got some huge announcements I'm going to be making tonight, which I think everybody is going to be happy. Happy. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it is what it is. It's acting a little funky. Zoomed up on me. So there you go. All right, cool. Hopefully we'll figure all that out. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with it, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and turn on the lights. You're in the Wolf Den and enjoy the show. So I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, it's zoomed in. Alice is what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on all up close and stuff. But anyway, yeah, kind of cool. Things are rocking and rolling. So I'm going to go ahead. I was going to wait probably till the numbers get built up on here, but I know a ton of people watch us on the replay as well. Huge announcement going down come Wednesday night after our night show. We're inviting everyone to get on patriotshoot.com, and we are going to unveil State Talk. And all 50 states, including Canada and the UK, are going to be joining us tomorrow night after the show. We're going to be bringing in everybody. And how do you get there? It's very easy. All you got to do is go to join.patriotshoot.com. Our awesome mods and admins can put that in the chat. There it goes. Covering up my mouth so you can't see my face. Here, look, I like being a little hidden there. Just kidding. Now go to join.patriotshoot.com. Hey guys, listen, you'll get access to multiple voice chat platforms. You'll get also access to our state groups. And that's another thing. Did you guys hear about all the giveaways that we're giving away now in the state groups? A lot of people don't even know about it, and they're kind of in shock with all these giveaways that we're doing. So if you want to be eligible, be in your state groups and definitely be. This is going to be Wednesday night after the show. Can't give you exact time, but as soon as I get done with the show, we're going to crank that son of a bitch up and we're going to roll. We're going to have some good times. It's going to be awesome. And it's strictly voice chat. And then we'll be obviously, you can keep, there is a text chat and it's going to be in the members lobby chat. So you'll be able to tie that in. It's pretty cool. We've integrated everything and it's awesome. Good freaking stuff. So who is tuning in tonight? Let's see real quick. Oh my goodness. Look at here. Damn. A lot of people are tuning in already. This is awesome. Well, welcome to the party, folks. Listen, let us know where you are watching us from. Please. And I will be definitely, do we need a Zoom account? No, because it's not on Zoom. But you need to be in your state groups. So for those that are not in your state groups, well, you're just going to miss out. Plain and simple. So, but if you are in your state groups and you can go to the start section of Patriot Shoot, well, guess what? You'll be in there like swimwear. But if you're not in your state groups, then, oh well, so be it. So we've got a lot of that going on, which is pretty cool. But if you're trying to get to join.patriotshoot, there you go. You can go to our website, thepatriotpartynews.com, because we're more than just a website. We are a full functioning badassery Patriot broadcasting network, broadcasting around the world 24 freaking 7. Don't forget, folks, donate to the cause. Help us out here at PPN because we need all the help we can get. A lot of people obviously don't support us. And even, believe it or not, they're not going to because they got too much of an ego. That's why. That's why. They don't care about America. What do you mean, Chaz? They don't care about America? They freaking don't, because if they did, they wouldn't care about their ego. Plain and simple. Don't want together? Fine. We'll build our own damn thing and run the table. And that's what we're going to do. So just to let you know on this. Because it's not about me. It's not about PPN. It's actually about we the people. Okay? We the people make these decisions, or used to. Okay? We need to get back to that. How do we get back to that? Because we start kicking ass and taking names. That's why. Support the cause. Donate to us. Help us out. When you join Patriot Shoot, get access, like I said, to our state groups, state talk time on that. Good Lord willing. But state talk is totally is integrated in already. And people are kind of tripping out how good it's doing. And it's going to be amazing. Watch what happens. It's going to be like the good old days. And if you guys were involved with us in the good old days, you know what it was like. And that's what we've created there at Patriot Shoot. Also support us through our other partners as well. Don't forget that we do have a live chat on our website. You can also catch us on X at PPN1776. You can catch us on Rumble at Rumble. Of course, you need to be going to Patriot. I'm going to tell you why, because they don't censor us. That's why. And they sponsor today's show where you are the news. I just saw Alabama checking in Blount County. I see North Carolina. I see Michigan. I see Texas all over the place. Yeah, cool. Our replays are exclusively at tubepatriot.com. So you can get, and of course, obviously, you'll see other Patriots on there. Somebody said the War Room started an account over there. So I haven't seen it yet. Because every day there's new accounts, new channels popping up on there. And a lot of people, they don't want you to know about this. They don't want you to know you can go onto that platform and post the truth and not be censored. Seriously. They're not going to tell you about it. It's up to us and word of mouth for you guys to understand what's going on. It's not that too far away where you're going to start seeing things starting to pop down, starting to crash, starting to happen. You're seeing all these billionaires and extraordinaires that are what? What are they doing exactly? They are building these multi-gazillionaire bunkers, okay, underground. Obviously, you've seen what Zuckerbucks has done in Hawaii. More and more, as you see this, you're seeing big billionaires that are making entire cities, including, you ready for this, having like their own Starbucks. Yeah. And they've already hired their staff, and they got a guaranteed place to stay as long as they serve them coffee and they're their servants. See, they know something we don't know. Or for the masses, we know. We know what's going to happen. They're going to fabricate everything. Hell, you can't trust anything anyway, right? You can't. And some people have been using a certain narrative going in a direction. Oops, sorry. And now you're starting to see it come apart, and people are losing their flipping minds and want to argue with you about everything. Go argue in the corner. I don't have time for that. What I do have time for is the truth. What I do have the time about is, not dealing with folks that have an ego and they think, quite honestly, their shit don't stink. It's stinking now because it come back and bite your ass, didn't it? It sure did. Like, what are you talking about, Chaz? Talking about what we've been dealing with for the last 5 years. People taking advantage of our people, taking advantage of you. No one likes being taken advantage of. And quite honestly, what's amazing to me is people do it. They have hidden agendas, especially within the Patriot movement. And I think that's why we've really we're really speaking our mind about it, because the haters are going to hate. But the truth will always set you free. And that's what we've come to realize every single time. Things come full circle. Like this, for instance. Hot dog. Breaking news. General Mike Flynn calls for President Trump to appoint Sidney Powell as Attorney General immediately, replacing Pam Bondi. Yeah, well, that'll probably be a cold day in hell, won't it? It's nice to think that way. General Flynn, great. But they're not even listening to you, big dog, because they don't care. We've been talking about a lot of things happening behind the scenes. What I will tell you is happening behind the scenes. They're hoping that you don't wake up. They're hoping that you're just going to sit back and do nothing like you're doing right now. Wait till I show you some other things here in just a second. It's really going to piss you off tremendously. By the way, folks, just to let you know, if you are looking for a way to be able to, I don't know, make more money, put more money in your bank account, you're tired of struggling, you're tired of telling people, hey, I can't afford that, or I don't have money for that. What if there was a way to open up the doorway for a whole new life? Text your first and last name to 877-776-6391. And I promise you, we're going to send you some information we want you to go check out and do your due diligence and research, along with about 700 testimonials, because it works. And we don't have to sell shit. It's pretty cool. You might want to check it out on that. Also, we might need to start thinking about what we talked about before. Remember that time I told y'all that's not Trump, but it's actually his cabinet members? Who remembers that? Yeah. Booyah, who called that? We did. Here we go. This is the way it always works. Susie Wilkes, reportedly on the hot seat as Trump's chief of staff, with changes in January up in the air. Admin staffers, powerful Trump donors, consultants, and the MAGA base have signaled out Susie Wilkes for siloing Trump away from his supporters, causing displeasure. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. That's happening a good little bit across the board. Who else in the chat? Just curious. I'm going to take a survey. Who else knew about this? Who else was leaning that it wasn't Trump, but it was within the staff? I think a lot of you, especially if you're watching us, you probably agree with that. If you've been following Trump, there is some things that are going on, and there are huge clues and communications that are taking place right now. And it's probably not the way that it's meaning to come across, or people will be like, oh, well, that's that, that's this, or what they say. I'm telling you, we right now, as it stands, we are seeing masters in this game of communication, and some of you know what's going on, but a majority of you have no freaking clue. That's why I welcome you here. That's why you need to go to patriotshoot.com. You're starting to see things starting to take place. Oh, this is what I was talking about. The Godfather look there, right? Oh, yeah. 100%. So, what's this mean? It's going to be biblical. Q. Hello. Interesting look. Is that his execution wear for those that commit treason? What do you guys think? Man, I see everybody. Uh-oh. Man, I'm actually tripping a little bit, and not in a bad way. I'm seeing in the chats, man, everyone I put up there, man, I don't trust him. I don't know what to think. I can't believe he's done this. I'm telling you. And I agree. If Sidney Powell, it's a cold day in hell for that to happen. But I would love for that to happen. Because if that was to happen, I would have to say there would have to be some executions or some maybe military tribunals or JAG. I see some folks talking about that in the chats. Oh, all of them. Yep, I see that. It is very interesting how this is all playing out right in front of our eyes. So you're going to start to see where lots of actors and actresses, remember when we saw a whole bunch of them just acting kind of crazy and they kind of just disappeared and we were told, oh, they're on those boats going to Gitmo. Remember that? The barges had the prisons on them and all this stuff, but yet we could never get pictures and everybody would show pictures of the barges, but we never saw a single actor or actress ever in there. I think what they're doing, they're systematically executing, a lot of the people that we once saw on film and on TV. And unfortunately, here is another video of something happening to an actress or star or actor. This is Miss Tara Reid. Supposedly, they're claiming that she was poisoned or drugged at a bar, supposedly. That might be the case. Or this is going to be leading to what? Let's see what they have to say here.
That is her. That is her.
She came over and talked to me. I didn't know who she was.
But this was is this an airport bar? Is that?
If that's not, you're that.
In front.
I want to take you to your room. Sit on the chair.
Is that to say? That is a picture.
You were right.
Mama's doing that. Come on, guys.
To say it, shortly after this, she passed out, went unconscious, and needed medical attention. So we'll pay very close attention to that. But we're seeing these kind of things. Man, we've seen them across the years. This has happened across the years. Now, what I haven't seen, but I've been waiting for, is the video I'm about to show you right now. Lock and load. Grab your favorite weapon, and I'm just going to say it like that. People need to start waking up and understanding that we can't sit back and allow ourselves to be cooked. Because that's what's happening right now. They are preparing. They're getting bold. And the reason why they're getting bold is because as we do shows like this, and we are actually getting the truth out and awareness, they're scared of that. Do you understand? Because we are foiling their plan. This was interesting what happened up there in Dearborn, Michigan. Jake Lang files a $200 million federal hate crime lawsuit against Muslim-dominated Dearborn Police Department council and Mayor Hamad. Lang was assaulted while marching against Islam in America, and the police did nothing. And damn right, they did nothing. How would you like to feel like you are safe in a community where you're dependent upon law enforcement to have law and order? But now the police department's been captured. Yeah, you heard me right. Captured. And what is anybody doing about it outside of Jake Lang? Jack shit. I know they're doing this in Texas. Where you at, Texas? You gonna let them do that? I know Trump made the whole deal today. What? Said that Muslim Brotherhood is on the terrorist list now. That's good. A little too late, but that's in the right direction. Can I get an amen on that? Of course you can. I don't know about y'all, but I dare for this shit to happen in the South. Just sorry, I know a lot of you watch us that's in West Coast, but I'm telling you right now, in the Southern United States, they are praying to Jesus for this to happen so they can just have an excuse. It's kind of like SEC football. If you understand SEC football, then you're going to understand this. We fight each other in games like you've never seen in your life. But the one team out of the SEC that makes it, we all rally behind them in most cases. Unless you're a Tennessee fan against Alabama. That's a whole subject matter. I'm not a Tennessee fan. Y'all know that. But you got to understand what's happening right in front of us. And I'm telling you, it's coming to a neighborhood near you. If you don't get your head out of your ass and understand what's going on, and you can't trust our government, you can't trust what you see on TV, you can't trust pretty much what you're seeing on the internet, and hell, this would be questionable, except we know a little bit of the history, and there's some federal documents that are involved here. Check this out. And I'm curious, please tell me, please give me a report in the chat how you feel about this. If you're happy about it, say it. If it pisses you off, say it. Let us know. Check this out.
I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna
Dude came up. Hang on, I'm gonna do it one more time so y'all can see it.
I'm gonna take out.
That dude comes up. Now, the police department. Where is the police department? Where did that dude have a knife and stabbed him in his throat? Whatever the fuck they say. Sorry, use that word, but it pisses me off, man. People need to get their head out of their ass for real and start taking this shit seriously. Well, Jazz, you get emotion. They're getting you, man. They're psyop on you. Yeah. As your ass is in the ground, I'm standing above, and I'm still alive. Yeah, we'll see who at the end is right on this matter. Well, again, where is the police? Oh, yeah, all the way over here. There should be a police officer escorting. Wonder why they're not. What's the police? What's he doing? He's just sitting there. Well, yeah, they cut me off. They don't want the truth out.
I was punched harder by Capitol Police Officer lady, so it's okay. Really, really hard right here. But it's okay. All American, baby. Get that motherfucker! All American,
Asking for a friend.
In 1900, the world
world was 30% white. Fast forward
Everybody
125
hear
years,
this.
we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built.
By the way, if you're on X, I got people telling me, Alice, yeah, I've already had 3 people text me. It went down on X. Please let us know if you can see us on X. I would really appreciate it.
Built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world
Shut us
into
down on
the
X.
industrial age. And now, this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits, but that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction, it is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America. We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. 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 This is our country. And the people, the veterans, the World War II veterans, that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic, are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites on the American way of life. You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless America.
He's right. But on top of that, what are we dealing with? Lies and manipulation from people we voted for. I mean, let's be real. What? Who was it? Was it somebody said point blank that our DOJ 100% has been infiltrated by the cabal, by the Mossad, and there's nothing that we can do. A lot of folks are saying the exact same thing. And some folks supposedly are walking away from Congress. Now, let the chips fall where they may. A lot of people are claiming that's why Marjorie Taylor Greene did that. But then also a lot of people are saying the reason why she's doing that and resigning after, of course, in what January, I think Dallas said earlier, where she gets all her benefits, lifetime benefits and all that stuff. But I mean, please explain to me how you can turn $175,000 per year salary and make over like a gazillion trades and end up after 4 years having a net worth of $40 million. Now, I've talked to a lot of folks that watch us, and I've talked to some millionaires. I've talked to some folks that are within that income bracket that watch us, and very smart people. And I've asked them this question about that. They said, there's no way. I mean, if we did that, we would be in jail. So those are things that get brought up. Everybody has their own way of handling things. Everyone has their own way of doing things. And unfortunately, I don't know how it works when you do insider trading in Congress and you resign beforehand. We'll be talking about that later on. But let's get to the aliens. Y'all want to talk about some aliens tonight? They're claiming that Trump is going to come out. Listen to this. This is crazy. They're saying that Trump is going to come out and explain to the world, yes, there are aliens. Now, if he does that, is he in on it? Yes or no in the chats. I want to see it. Honest answers. Yes or no. If he comes out and makes a huge announcement and says there are aliens, seriously, do you think that that's a good thing or bad thing? Is it yes or no? I mean, is it good? Yes. Bad? No. Tennessee Mama 22 is saying no. Ooh, man, y'all usually light up quick. This is okay. I see Chris W. in South Carolina is saying yes. Right, I'm not arguing that point, Ann. Aliens are here and were here before we were. I'm not arguing that. Okay, Bama for me is saying pretty much yes. I would believe him. Okay. Trump is working for God. Okay. But wouldn't that go against a lot of the belief levels here? Can we be real? Right? See, I've heard that aliens, and this is a pretty much debate in our household, fallen angels. They're not good. They ain't come here to patty cake. Okay. Now I'm telling you right now, if they end up having something like that and it ends up not being a hologram and we were fooled, I swear to you, I'm going to get one of those ships. Y'all think I'm joking? I ain't joking. Mary's saying yes, he knows there's aliens. But if he's promoting it and it's Project Bluebeam, am I wrong to say that I was under the impression that Project Bluebeam was not a good thing? Because there was agenda behind it for a what? One world government? One world religion? Potentially? Because the aliens will come and change everything? Motor City Mike 12 in the Rumble rant. Aliens are demons. Okay. Texas Patriot 67 is saying he's just playing his part. See, I like this because we're hearing it across the board. Okay, Bama for me says for exposure. Okay, Scorpion. Yeah, They Live, the movie, right? 100% amongst us. So hold up for a second. So are you saying, let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Are you saying that Trump, now somebody said years ago he was a Palladian. Is that true? Have y'all ever heard anything like that? Or is that totally fictional and BS and this and that and whatever? I know this kind of took a real quick turn, didn't it? Well, things are going to be out of this world. By the way, please be careful. Thanksgiving. If you're in New York, I would not be attending any of the parades. I'm going to tell you that right now. Matter of fact, you need to be packing and getting the hell out of New York. Plain and simple. I'm going to be very direct. If I had a family member, I'd look at you right now like your family. Get your ass out of New York. Well, if you leave New York, I've heard this too, all the crime and the criminals are going to be heading there. Their ass needs to be putting military up in that camp. And we need to get rid of all radical Muslims out of the United States of America. You need to leave. You're not welcome here. Matter of fact, we're going to make you leave. Because there's some of us, our patience is gone, and a lot of us are the ones that never wanted to be messed with to begin with. And we live in a van down by the freaking river, lock and load. Hello. Seriously. Okay. What if the White Hats took control of Project Bluebeam? Motor City Mike 12 is saying. Yeah? Okay, you believe in that? I'm not arguing that point. But he knows about it. Yeah. Sharia law is brutal and unhumane. Peppy Girl is saying in the PPN chat. Lottie, I understand. Stay your ground. You probably grew up in New York. But here's the thing. It ain't the same New York anymore. And everybody needs to understand that. All right, dude. Well, look what just happened in Dearborn, Michigan. Hello. You had a freaking mayor of New York City. Has power. Can make changes. Bring things in. How many sales are already in New York, baby? A lot. Or they claim. At the end of the day, it's going to be a CIA scare event to hide what is going on the backside of how they are exterminating our population. Don't you see? All that shit you see on TV, the needle shit, all that stuff. What about Campbell's soup? You remember eating that as a kid? Get you some chicken noodle Campbell's soup with some toast. That was like off the chain. That was like a poor man's dinner. You know what I'm saying? Now I find out it's 3D printed. Can you believe that? I'm sure you probably can for those that are regulars that watch us. But damn it, man. Get out of our soup. We don't want you in our soup. I knew it with Campbell's. Yeah, I hear you. Q Drop 833. Remember, we are winning. Do not trust what you read. Mind warfare is up, is down, left is right. Boom. And also I found out that they're claiming that the Mossad Israeli PSYOP was Q. That's a new narrative. Have you heard about this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of wild, right? By the way, I usually have coffee with Chaz and Patriot Shoot in the mornings. I didn't this morning. I didn't get into late because my son's tournament. But I'll see you in the morning. Grab you some coffee and get you some Hunter's Blend. HuntersBlendCoffee.com/PPN. The discount code is PPN. Pretty awesome. A lot of you guys have already gotten the coffee. It's pretty cool. I love it. And let's see what's the question here. Where do we go from here? The devil is in the details. Absolutely, that's a great statement. They will not go quietly into the night. Buckle up for winter of our discontent, our everybody. Right. So think about that for a second. Think about it. Winter, we always were told. I mean, look at how many deaths are happening right now. Seriously. And I'm talking about people like at an Escalon shape, athletes. We've seen this time and time again. Can I ask you a question? Who has heard that they're talking about New York being considered Israel? Have anybody heard anything about that? Roland B., I think New York City will be destroyed, and he's referring to Babylon. That's interesting. Thank you, Mary, for posting that in PPN chat. Give it up to our admins and mods. They are kicking ass and taking names. Thank you so much, guys, for what you do on that. Let's see here. Overbuilt Automotive in the Two Patriot chat saying, I heard Q was a evil psyop like 5 years ago. Silly BS. Q is truth. Trump for the win. And that's where I put my faith in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen? I'm sure you do as well. If you don't, if you have not yet, I'll help you find them. Feel free to reach out to me. info@undergroundpatriot.us. Would love to put you in touch with him, because at the end, that's all you can trust. At the end, if you don't have Jesus, you have nothing. If you don't have faith, see, that's just it. So many people have given up. How many, let's be honest, outside of the ones that have passed on and went to the Lord, the whole influencer landscape has changed outside of what? The main ones up front that have always been up front, that we know obviously are being paid by folks for the propaganda aspect of it. We've reached out to everyone to some degree, especially in our government. So I have to give it before Kash Patel 2.0, which that is mighty suspect to me about all of that. They're staying clear of us because they don't want to be exposed. The only way we're going to be able to fix all of this, we need to get rid of everybody. When I say get rid of, they need to leave our government and we need to start fresh. Matter of fact, we need to make sure that there is an updated constitution. We have an updated republic. The corporation is dead, ladies and gentlemen, and has been dead. See, you need to understand something. We don't pay for views because we'd be pissing our money away anyway, because they're not going to give it to us. 3 to 5% of your followers are only going to be able to see your reposting. So we work this out pretty good with massive amounts of people reposting and rebroadcasting the stream so people can be aware of what's going on. That's why we're wildly successful. That's why you can see, well, man, don't look like I got a bunch of people. Bullshit. We got an army, millions of folks they don't want you to know about. Just because we don't act like them don't mean that we don't got power. We got so much power. It's insane. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, they're still spraying us like bugs. Yeah, I saw that too when I was in Knoxville. I saw that. Jennifer was like, hey, what's that? I saw something in the sky. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, hot damn, they're already here. That's what I said at my son's football game. I'm looking up there and I got my camera. Matter of fact, hang on a second. I think I took a picture of it. And I'll show you so everyone understands this is not just hogwash and we're just talking out the side of our freaking neck here. I'll look and see if I can find it. I thought I did anyway. I'll have to go back and look. I think Jennifer's actually went and took the picture. I'll try to post it on Patriot Shoot. But it did look like they're claiming that 3i Atlas is split into 3 parts now, 3. And then now here comes all of the astrophysics and all that. This is Dr. Eric Davis once told members of Congress about the existence of multiple non-human species visiting Earth: Greys, Nardics, and reptilians. Oh, here's that lizard people again. And yes, I have to agree with you. Remember when they were controlling people's minds and that woman was just saying exact words that was coming out on the person that was speaking? It was like, oh my God, what's going on? And she was more than just a staffer, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. And the eyes kind of peeled. It was kind of crazy. And this is really even before the makings of AI. Okay, not to say it could have been, but it was some jacked up stuff. Check this out.
Any comments on whatever species have been piloted? How are they large? Are they multiple species? Are they what was their size, and how many are usually on a craft?
They're typically the multiple species. People are familiar with the Greys, the Nordics. People were talking about reptilians and insectoids. It's not that they're reptilian or insectoid, it's that they resemble to the recipient of reptile or an insect type human, because they have this a head and 4 limbs and torso.
So large, small?
Human size, human scale.
And are there how many are accrued?
Well, the Greys I'm familiar with from investigating the crash at Corona, which is misnamed the crash at Roswell. It's not the crash at Roswell, it's the crash at Corona in Mexico. Those were Greys, those were both time. And the Nordics are typically human size, probably 5, 6 feet tall. And same with the people who mislabel reptilian and insectoid, they're roughly that height too. I haven't heard anything about anything 7 or 8 feet or 9 feet tall.
Do you have your
Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about that? Cray, isn't it? Big time. Big time. Oh, yeah, by the way, they're talking about another moon visit. Well, supposedly, here's the new set of the moon. Just, if you can speak Espanol, you'll understand, but you can look at it and pretty much figure it out.
Letteralmente sulla Luna a lavorare, guardate laggiù la Terra intera e qui stiamo montando i pannelli solari, che spettacolo. Guardate. Qui i miei colleghi stanno dando il massimo. Siamo qui letteralmente sulla Luna.
Yeah. NASA workers. Right? Get ready. Part of the show. Maybe they'll see 3i Atlas going by. And here is the current picture, supposedly, of 3i Atlas. Right here, they're saying it's separated into 3 different images there. Mm-hmm. And this is what they keep on talking about, saying Trump knows about the Palladian disclosure and he might disclose the existence of aliens soon. See, that's when I'm telling you right now, people will be like, oh my God. And then people are going to be confused. like a lot of folks in the Patriot movement that have always said Project Bluebeam is bad. What if we were lied to about that? You need to really think about this. There's been a lot of things that the movement, the Patriot, especially MAGA movement, we've been lied to. The whole movement, we've been lied to about things. And we've learned along the way, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's real. I can't believe that's real. That's bullshit. That's real. That's bullshit. That's real. Hot damn. And what do you believe? Well, we know that they're killing people. I know that for a fact. We've lost 50% of our family because of it. They've exterminated over 50% of my family. That's the truth. That's the God honest truth. So it ain't good, boys and girls. I think we all can agree to that. Don't forget about what they did with the fake COVID. And now, look out, there's aliens. But hey, by the way, if you want to get you some 3D printed soup, holler at your boy right here. Here it says, this is Pop Crave is reporting this. And they're saying leaked recording reveals Campbell's executives' shocking remarks about soup's ingredients. Listen, this is quote, we have shit for fucking poor people who buys our shit. I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's not healthy now that I know what's fucking in it. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. Ugh. 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 Oh, oh. That's sick, isn't it? Donna says, my brother still says Q is bullshit. Mm-hmm. Just like they've been killing us is bullshit too. Q called that. Pray for family members that still don't believe you. I don't care if anybody believes me or not, because it's going to happen. And nobody, and I repeat, nobody can stop what is coming. Nobody can. Including Turning Point USA. Did you see what happened there? How much has been compromised and taken over since God rest his soul, Charlie Kirk? Let's see if I can get it. Check this out, and we'll end it with this.
Is the real killer, and she's a real killer because Charlie stopped inviting her places, and she thought that if she could get rid of Charlie, maybe she'd be president. And she's doing all this to divert attention
Talking about
from
Candace,
her
by the way.
being the real killer. That's possible.
Why do you say that?
But I have no evidence, and I'm not suggesting that. I'm simply saying that seems to me what she's doing to other people. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. I'm sorry. No, you're good.
Why does he have blood all over his body?
Things little. If you want to sit at the adult table, you're more than welcome to wait in line. But we don't yell. We don't
Let's move forward. There's temptation. There's temptation, and there's the temptation, and the devil will will have that temptation to get spun out in a particular way, and to get spun out in a way that is unhealthy for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, all right, we're done. Thank you. Yes, sir. I will. I'll do it later.
You're just like the guys outside.
How was that?
No free speech.
All right, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir. Recently, I've become deeply concerned about the loss of the First Amendment and free speech. So I've been wondering.
Yeah, because what was Charlie Kirk doing? I mean, dude was killing it, man. Setting a hell of an example. I commend him for the way he lived his life. At such a young age and a family man. You know, a lot of us obviously want to strive to maybe be that type of person, but then we're just so pissed off because we can't sit back and watch more people be executed and murdered in front of our eyes. We're going to see more of that. We're going to see mass casualties before it's all said and done with. Sorry, it's the truth. You can say what you want to say, believe what you want to believe. You probably sit beside a family member. This dude is crazy. Yeah. But crazy's been right, hasn't it? The track record's been right, hasn't it? See, that's the biggest thing of all. You need to understand, we're not conspiracy theorists anymore, boys and girls. We're truth tellers because everything we have said has happened. Wait to what happens next. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriot. Without you folks, there is no America or world for that matter. Hey, listen, let everybody know. Share us out, obviously. The more people that share us out into different streams, you're going to have 3 to 5% of the people that are going to see it. That's how we make this work. And what we do, boys and girls, is very simple. We grab links from free social media sites. We put them within Patriot Shoot, where all of them, 100% of the time, you will see, because we have zero algorithms. You need to understand how our world is censoring us. And what they are doing is very simply this. They're allowing the narratives that they want to push out. I don't care who they are. They're all guilty. They all use algorithms to block what you can see, pay to play type of situation. And on top of that, they don't want you knowing the truth. And people are constantly putting out stuff. But be careful where you're going to, because a lot of the ones that are getting the most plays are also the ones that have the bullshit narrative that leads you down a hole. Have you seen where people are starting to say, we're in a hole and we can't get out because you lied, motherfucker. Sorry. You lied to our people. You lied to the cause. Yeah, I'm live tonight. I'm going to just say it like it is. I had a lot of time to pray and think, and I saw my life that I want to protect in front of me. And I had time to think about different things happening. Why are they happening? Is this true? Is that true? Are the aliens coming out, you know? Or have they lied to us so much, which they have, to distract us while they rob us blind, while we see families going out on the street? Let's do something about it. Let's work together. Come on over. Get the truth here at Patriot Shoot. Go to join.patriotshoot.com, and I promise you, you will be glad you did. All right, guys. God bless you. See you. Hi there. I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your state at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.